What can I eat this time of year to help me feel better? I have allergies, asthma, and joint pain. Are there any foods that will help me get rid of these? The answer is yes. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. My name is Susan Camille. I am a licensed acupuncturist and clinical herbalist here at the Diamond Health Center in Carbondale, Illinois. Today, we're going to talk about what foods to eat for springtime. And this is the third in our Spring Cleanse and Detox workshop series. Now, normally we have our Spring Cleanse and Detox workshop in person. Obviously, we're not going to do that this year. And we decided to go ahead and video different elements of that workshop. So this week, it's going to be on foods. So, what are the foods of the season? Well, you might be able to tell just from looking at the table and maybe what I'm wearing that the foods that we're going to be looking for are green foods. Green is the color associated with springtime. And we're going to be posting this Color Me Green handout. This is usually what we give at the workshop in person, but we'll be making a post with this. So you'll be able to get not an exhaustive list of green foods, but things that are wonderful that are green to eat this time of year. And why would we even want to have green foods? Well, green foods are usually going to be fresher. They're going to be baby foods, things like baby bok choy, baby lettuce, even sprouted foods. These are wonderful things to eat this time of year. And as we come out of the sluggishness of winter, we really do want to start incorporating more green foods and more baby foods into our plan. So we do have some here. We have some green foods, cilantro. This is an example of an herb. You don't just have to have medicinal herbs, but you can also have culinary herbs to incorporate into your salads and into your other foods that you cook. A side note here too, it's great to have fresh, more raw foods this time of year, and you can still be doing the cooked foods. So spring is really a great time to have both. So usually in winter, we don't eat as many raw foods, but now our liver is really activated. The liver is the organ associated with the springtime. So our liver can really handle having more raw foods. I don't necessarily subscribe to an all raw foods diet, but I do think that we can start to kind of incorporate more of the crunch, more of the fresher foods. Celery is also wonderful. Again, it adds that crunch. And here we have some chard. It's rainbow chard from Dimepore Farm, which is about a farm about 20 minutes away in Anna, Illinois. And you can still see the dirt on it. It was just picked a few days ago. Here we have some lovely romaine lettuce. This was actually most of the foods here on this table, including the lettuce and the ingredients in this salad are from the Towns Farm Market, which is just a block down on the corner here from us. It's a locally owned small business, non-GMO, organic food store, grocery store, and they are still open now. And that's a wonderful. We're going to be posting a salad dressing recipe. Making your own salad dressing is also a great way to get more health benefits out of your foods. It's not only cost effective, it's usually yummier, and usually you have more of a sense of the ingredients that are going into it. We're going to do a recipe today, real quick. It's the infamous detox lemonade. We do this pretty much every year at our spring cleanse and detox workshop. And so we'll do it here on camera. We just take it's basically kind of like a spiked lemonade. The main ingredient, the three ingredients are water, apple cider vinegar, and lemon. You could also add a sweetener if you prefer your lemonade to be a little bit sweetened. I do recommend something with more of a lower glycemic index. So not like a honey or maple syrup, but more like a stevia or a monk fruit, something that is a little bit lighter and won't spike your blood sugar. So you're going to take just under a quart of water. Make sure it's really fresh. Well water is the best if you can. And you're going to press your lemon into it. I actually like it's a quarter of a lemon, and I put that right there into it. I like it extra spiked. And then a splash or a tablespoon, or really to your taste, tablespoon or under of apple cider vinegar. By the way, the flavor associated with this time of year is sour. So sour helps to astringe the liver, and it also helps, again, that cleansing and detox effect. A lot of people will add lemon to their water or put apple cider in their salads, but you can also have a little bit of it in your drink. And other ways to get sour are through things like sauerkraut, fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, those kinds of things. And then if you'd like to add a little bit, getting back to our detox lemonade here, I'm going to just add a tiny bit of stevia to that. You don't need much. It's pretty potent in terms of its sweetness. And then just cover it up. Shake, give it a good shake. If you got your lemon, a quarter lemon again, about a tablespoon or less of apple cider vinegar. And then you have your sweetener of your choice. And I'm just going to take a little sip. It's very nice. It's on the sweetish side and it's also pretty sour. So for those who aren't super into sour, maybe do a little less of the apple cider vinegar, maybe a teaspoon to half a tablespoon. And that's pretty much it. So sour foods, baby foods, green foods, incorporating their raw and keeping some of your cooked foods like a light cooking, like a light stir fry is a wonderful way to activate the liver, to keep that cleansing and detox happening. And see if you start to notice if your pain levels go down in your joints, if the headaches are lessened, if the allergies are lessened, and overall mood is tempered. That is what should be activated. When we activate the liver, that is what we should be able to start seeing in our bodies practically. So look forward to hearing about your experience. Try out some of these foods and let me know. Let us know. Post about it, comment on it, and let us know what you notice in your body, because that's ultimately the best way of learning about health. Talk to you soon. Let's stay connected.